Yep. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Before I get started, I want to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel. I truly thank y'all very, very much. It doesn't go unnoticed, not for 1 minute of the day. I'm truly grateful for your subscription. If you haven't already, tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Tell them to hit the notification bell, hit the subscription, hit that thumbs up for the likes to help me get this algorithm out to you and to the world. Okay, one other thing I want to touch on. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions by the end of February. With y'all help, I know this can be done. So please tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports and tell them to subscribe. Come join the family. Now, with that out the way, let's get right on with the content that I'm going to talk about. I want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles' possibility of requiring these linebackers. I'm thinking there's a good possibility. Andrew Van Wink, Patrick Queen, and I'm going to talk about a defensive back coach slash pass receiver coach. His name is RENALDO Hill. These guys, to me, I'm just thinking about the coaching staff that we have, and with Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio and Ronaldo Hill has a history together. They were together in Miami, I believe, but they were together. Vic Fangio and him were together in Miami, and also he was with Vic Fangio for 2 seasons up in Denver when Fangio was the head coach down in Denver. He was also with the Chargers DC and slash passing game coordinator for them for them and for Miami as well. So he has a great track record. He is an ex-player himself. So I mean, I think him along with Vic Fangio and understanding Fangio's scheme and working with him in the past, I think that could be a great setup. Plus, what's going to add to that is more veteran presence. More veteran presence, the better I feel this team on that side of the ball is going to be. I'm liking that move with this Mr. Hill. I think he's a strong candidate for that. And also, we can't forget about Mr. Mike Caldwell. They said he's very much in the hunt, in the mix for the Eagles' job as a linebackers coach. I think with these type of character guys that'll be on that side of the ball and rebuilding the defense to run the scheme that Nick Fangio wants, I think this would be a great idea to bring these type of caliber guys in. I'm all on board for Mr. Randall and Mike Caldwell for the Philadelphia Eagles, going into the next 2024 season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some big changes on both sides of the ball. There was more talk today also in regards to the possibility of Patrick Queen being available. Since Baltimore got ousted yesterday in the AFC game, the loss at home. So I think Queen would be somebody that I would definitely throw the bag at if I'm Philadelphia. And the other guy that I mentioned earlier today was Andrew Van Ginkel. Now, Andrew Van Ginkel was just with Vic Fangio down in Miami. He's a free agent also. The guy's a good guy. You can put him on the line. He's aggressive. He's a sure tackler, and I think he has a lot of upside. Van Winkle's only 28 years old. He's a linebacker. He was drafted by the Miami Dolphins in 2019. He was 151 overall. Yeah. So he still has a lot in the tank. I think this guy, the way he progressed, and then on top of it, the money he would be asking for, I don't think would be as much as Queen. Now, I'm on board for bringing in both of these guys. I don't think it's possible that we can get both of those guys, but with Queen and and the linebacker core that we have, minus a few guys that I spoke about that I don't think will be around any longer, such as the Morrows. Cunningham has a great shot of still sticking around on this roster. Shaq Leonard, I definitely don't think he will be back. Um, but for the play that he gave us, I don't think he'll be back for the scheme that we're going to run here with Mr. Fangio again this year. So add in a guy like Queen, he's gonna punch you in the mouth. He's a sure tackler for sure. Um, Patrick Queen also, um, he's aggressive. He's an aggressive type guy. Um, he he was one of the leaders on the Baltimore team this year, as far as tackles. He did do a lot of good as far as the sacks with them also. Uh, Patrick Queen, he had 138 tackles, 138 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 6 quarterback hits, 6 PDs, 1 interception, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and there you go, man. And and on top of that, he's a good locker guy. He's a veteran. So, you know what you're getting with Queen. When if you bring his guy in, he's gonna give you his effort every play. He'll be a good, like I said, he'll be a great addition to the locker room. He'll be a great addition to the locker room. So I'm all on board for this Patrick Queen guy. Um, I don't think that the Eagles should take this lightly and going out and getting a solidified linebacker in the core. Even though I think they still going to be doing some things in the draft, but I'm thinking that they're going to lean more towards the safety side in the draft coming up. A linebacker still should be in play in the draft. From what we have, as far as the draft selections, I believe the Eagles probably wind up trading some of those 5th-round draft picks that we do have if they decide to move up for somebody if they feel, if they feel is necessary to go up for. But yeah, man, tell me what y'all think about Patrick Queen coming aboard. If the Eagles should go after him or not, and what do you think about Andrew Van Ginkel being another addition? And what do you think about? Give me your take on Ronaldo Hill as a DB coach with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, there's also a lot of positional coaches that are going to be out. So we're going to be looking at like wide receiver coaches. So we're going to need wide receiver coaches. We're going to need another quarterback coach because of the fact that the quarterback coach for the Philadelphia Eagles was let go, told him he can go test the waters. So I'm thinking on that side, they're going to leave that up to Mr. Moore, Kellen Moore, on the decision who he might want to bring in for a quarterback coach. But if he want to dual task and do that himself. So I don't know if that's the route he wants to take. But for me, um, getting a solidified quarterback coach in here would be okay on my behalf. I'm okay with that. But I think Mr. Moore might want to tackle that uh, task at this time. It's going to be great for the wide receivers with Mr. Moore. He's a great coordinator from design specs. He will have route for A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert and those guys going up the field. So I'm looking forward to this change. I know a lot of people didn't like the hiring of Kellen Moore. I was on board for it between him and Mr. Kingsbury. Um, a lot of people say Kingsbury wouldn't have been a good fit here, but we would never know that. So I'm okay with the Moore hiring. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to bring to the table, man. I think it's going to be something special for us coming up the next season so we can get back to the playoffs and do our due diligence there. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the commentary that I just put out. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Help me get this algorithm out. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Like I stated earlier, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of February. And with y'all help out there, I know this can be done. So help a brother out. Hit that like button. Don't cost you nothing. It's free. Just hit the button, help me out, and keep me moving forward. But yeah, dog, that's what I'm going to say, man. I'd just like to know your thoughts and comments. Oh, I will touch on the little bit about the game yesterday. The Baltimore game down there in Baltimore yesterday with Kansas City. I don't know what happened yesterday. Baltimore defense played a hell of a game to me. Um, they allowed 3 points, I believe, in that first half, and then Lamar and them only put up three. But Lamar was definitely not himself to me. Um, a lot of plays that he normally would have done, he sat back in the pocket way too long. A lot of time when in the regular season he was taking off, but he was sitting back in the pocket and um trying to find um trying trying to find guys open, and it didn't work. So and you can't give Patrick Mahomes that kind of put him in that situation because he will take you out, which he did to them. Um, Mahomes Mahomes is who he is. He will be a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Him and Andy Reid together will be a Hall of Famer along with Kelsey. And I'm gonna go with them in the Super Bowl for the win over the 49ers. Um Zay Flowers also, he didn't play well. I mean, it was a good play that the defense of the Kansas City Chiefs made when he tried to stretch for the touchdown. The interception that Lamar threw in triple coverage, basically, because when likely threw his hand up for him down the middle, by the time the ball got there, it was triple coverage. He was already in double coverage. So Lamar should have took the advantage and threw the ball away, I think, at that particular time. But, I still think they're a good team. The defense is good. They're going to lose a lot of players, I believe, this year up there in Baltimore. Um, it is what it is, man. Congratulations to those KC guys up there, Andy and them guys. Now I want to touch on the Lions. The Lions game against the 49ers. Come on, Detroit. You can't not allow yourself to let them score 27 straight points. That was totally horrific. I mean, they had a great first half, come back out the second half. Brock Purdy used his legs well. I can honestly say that. The turnovers on their behalf, as far as the Lions, the drop passes was really a killer, and then the coach with the two fourth down and short calls. The first one I was okay with. I was okay with that. The first one. The second one could have tied the game up. You got to take the points at that point. I believe you got to take the points. You have to take the points at that point. But hey, he decided to go for what he felt comfortable with because he's been doing it all season. So, they came up short. And it was one of the biggest games that they've been in a long time. I can understand it. They haven't been in that type of environment in over 30 years or such, something like that. So plus they got the guys on the team that hasn't been in that situation, along with the coaching staff. So you just can't make those type of mistakes and want to win the game like that. They had a 17-point lead and they let them come back and do what they did to them. So hey, it is what it is. But y'all tell me what y'all think about. Y'all give me y'all opinion about that game if y'all feel up to it. I want to know what y'all think about Lamar Jackson's play. Was he up to par to you? Do you think that Lamar was the reason for the loss, or you think Kansas City and Mahomes were just that good? You know, y'all let me know, and let me know what you think about the Lions 49ers game. Um, Did you think the Lions were over their head, or you think the 49ers are who they say they are or think they are? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. How you felt Brock Purdy played, what you think his play was, McCaffrey, and the 49ers in the whole. With that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep, be good, be safe, God bless, keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. Until next time, peace, bond strong, come join the family. Be safe, I'm out of here.